no grief just because I cloud you. Come on down to the corner, we're having a party there. You can dance naked, nobody really cares. Roll on, just keep rolling on. Roll on, just keep rolling on. If you find it heavily laden and your thoughts are getting you down, don't worry, honey, we're all right here in town. We can play a little bit of ragtime, pick up some rhythm and blues. What you call it, told her to do, you can dance off those shoes. Roll on, just keep it rolling on. Roll on, just keep rolling on. Well, there ain't nothing to it, ain't nothing to it, ain't nothing to it at all. Just get a little bit of rhythm and blues, it's rock and roll. Roll on, just keep rolling on. Roll on, just keep rolling on. Well, I think what we need is a drummer. I think what we need is a view. You can't stand still, you gotta move your feet. Roll on, just keep rolling on. Roll on, just keep rolling on. Hey, how you doing out there, Guitar Heroes? All right, we got a little J.J. Cale, accompanied by Eric Clapton, 2009, called Roll On. And we got a pretty much a straight 1-4-5 tune here. We've got an A, we got a D, and we got an E. Now, if you want to learn the solo, it's not going to be here, and Eric Clapton does a whole bunch of soloing in this song, and it's really a good upbeat tune. All right, so for our purposes here, the intro is, of course, is going to be an A and a D and an A and an E and back to A like you normally do. I also, just to add a little something to it, did the kind of the song, not the 12-bar blues, but part of it. And before I forget, I have to mention that I am tuned down a half here. I had a little bit easier time singing the high parts where that E comes in, tuned down a half. So if you want to play with me, tune down a half. Otherwise, you're in the original chords of the song, A, D, and E. All right, so let's check out the intro. Put that first finger on the D string, the 2nd fret, and then we're going to strum that A string open. Those two strings. Then the pinky comes down on the 4th, up to the 5th. And then we're going to jump over, do that 3 times, and we're going to jump over to the D string, do the same thing. So we got our first finger now on the 2nd fret of the G string, and we're going to play that D string open. Do that 2 times, then we're back to the A. We do that 2 times, then we're going to go jump over to the E. And so now the first finger is going to be on the A string. Do that 2 times and then back to the A. Now I wasn't able to keep that going through the whole song. It's a little bit tiring. at least on the acoustic guitar anyway, maybe a bit easier on electric guitar. So then I just played the open chords, A and D and E, and of course, you know, you have another option too. You can do the A here, and you can do a D at the 5th fret, a A form bar chord. So you got, you know, like 3 methods that you can just add a little bit of spice, and of course we're going to be adding some palm muting and raising up these fingers on the A string and doing a little hammer on the D and on the G, bringing these 2 fingers up just to give it a little bit more rhythm. Okay, so let's go through that first verse. So after we've got that intro, we're back on the A. If the sun don't shine in this evening, D, and the rain is falling down, A, don't grieve, E, just because it's cloudier, A, stay in the A. Come on down to the corner, D, we're having a party there, A, you can dance, A, nobody really cares. All right, so we have 6 verses, and then we've got this chorus that we repeat, not after every, well, I guess it just really depends on what is a full verse. You know, these are short little 3-line verses, but they could be combined and made into longer verses. So you can repeat the solo or the chorus pretty much whenever you want, and then there's a guitar solo about every 2 verses by Mr. Clapton. Okay, so after we end up on that first, the end of that last line, then we go into the chorus, and it's a D. Roll on, just keep rolling, A, on, back to D. Roll on, just keep rolling on, back to E. All right, so then we go back into verse, chorus, guitar solo. And so let's just kind of check out the speed here. This is a pretty peppy song, and so the strumming is fairly fast. If the sun don't shine this evening and the rain is falling down, don't grieve, and just because it's cloudy, come on down in the corner, we're having a party there. You can dance there, nobody really cares. Roll on, you just keep rolling on. Roll on, you just keep rolling on. So you got a medium to fast pace on it. It's definitely a up-tempo tune, and that's why I like it. So there you go, Roll On by J.J. Cale, accompanied by Eric Clapton, 2009. So this song's really not that old. Of course, it depends on what your starting point is, right? And we get a nice, easy chord progression, A, D, and E. So we try to make it simple, and then you can obviously make it more complex with some of the techniques here we talked about before. So I hope you got something out of this lesson. Take it easy out there, and we'll see you next time.